this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get. I hope the players will oblige them.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Eze. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus spread out to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Downs. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel Jesus. This might spell danger. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. And it's Eze. Downs. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's going to be another throw. Played out to the right. Downs. Nice touch. Serves up across. Rice. Saliba. Rice. Calafiori. Calafiori forwards and with intent. Harwood Bellis, and it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Martinelli. Dinks one through. Gabriel Jesus in acres of space out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori picks it up now. And here's Saka. Cross goes in there. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Larin. He is through here. Romeu. Shoots! What a save by David Raya!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He has found the way through, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has gone horribly wrong. Rice. Saliba. Gabriel. Saka. Gabriel. And it's Eze. Out to the left it goes. Eze. Eze made out to the left flank. Martinelli. Rice. Merino. Saka! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Calafiori certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Out to the right. Turns and goes back. Plenty waiting in the middle. That has been knocked clear. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Saka. Now the cross. Now it's Eze. Have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Saliba shifted upfield.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. What a throw in. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Rice, Saka, and here's Jesus. That's going to go a long way. Through. There will be a throw-in. Downs. Driving on, a real charge here. And that was very necessary. Played into the middle. White getting this one clear. That's a throw. That is lovely. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice. Over to the left. Cuts out the pass. He's got away. Showing good feet. Saliba clears it away. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gabriel. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Rice. And it's Eze. Now it's Larin. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. Decent progress down the left. And he's got his cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Larin. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rice shifted upfield. Saliba gently done.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gabriel Jesus, he's in a great position.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That snuffed out the danger. Merino. Saka. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Larin looks to get on the end of this. Calafiori. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. Out for a throw. Gets good distance on it. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Ball's played through. It's crossed in. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a throw. Merino. Saliba. Rice. Martinelli. Merino. Saka. White looking to hit the byline here. Nicely by the defence. It's a throw-in. And it's White. Looking for a decent ball in. And out again for a throw-in. Eze. In it comes. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Saka. Martinelli. Saka. Merino. Oh, good ball. Rice with the short one. Now here's the delivery. And out it comes again. Larin. Gets into some space. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Put paid to a promising move. Merino. And it's White. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Saka. Ambitious ball here. Chooses to go back. That's good defending, very good defending. Gets it away. Calafiori. That's an imaginative pass. Eze is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cuts out the supply. Saka. Oh, easy pickings there. It's really well cleared. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Martinelli does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, a delicate chip through. Looking to break at pace. Gabriel shifted upfield. And it's White. Very nicely done. And here's Saka. And that's a good ball. And it's played forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Probing pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That is a bit special. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Eze. Calafiori. White. And he's managed to get free. And he'll shoot here! And here's Jesus. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone for goal. Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Romeo forwards and with intent. White producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aim forwards. And here's Saka. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus played out towards the right wing. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinelli is offering a wry smile there.
Larin spread out to the left. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Larin looking to run onto it. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gabriel. Merino. Rice, aim forwards. Calafiori. Martinelli. And it's Eze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Done delicately. Calmly anticipates. Gabriel. Rice. Rice, gently done. Eze. Eze, played out to the left flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martinelli. Calafiori could try cutting inside here. That was nowhere near his best. Harwood Bellis. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. Downs. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They've got rid. Gabriel Jesus tries making a foray down the right. Played with finesse. Oh, it's come to nothing. Physical challenge. Martinelli. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A chance to play it in. And it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone out for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Produces a cross. Keeper gets his hands on it. Well, they could break here. Saka. Now it's Eze. Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Larin, out towards the flank. That's a goal kick. Out of play for a throw. It's Romeu. He is just caressing the ball. Great position here. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori. Rice. And here's Martinelli. And here's Eze. Larin. Downs. Oh, good spread. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. Saka. And he shoots! And that's off target.
Eze really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Romeu. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice given the lift of his goal. Saka. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus, now he's off and running. That is good strength. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Saliba, Gabriel, Romeu, climbs up big, sticks it away, and they've got their lead back.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Saliba. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Clears it away. Into the channel. Time to deliver. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Downs. Calafiori does really well there, strong defending. Oh, it's played into it, gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Larin brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
White. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Merino. Downs. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. Danger is averted. He can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Drives it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Calafiori, and it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Big chance! Calafiori gets it clear. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And that's aimed into the middle. Martinelli. That has been cut short. Downs. Played out to the right. Saliba, who's gone direct here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cleared without complication. Martinelli. Saliba shifted upfield. Harwood Bellis. Caresses it through. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Looking here to chip it through. And it's hoisted clear.
Squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. Rice, Saka, Gabriel, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Jesus. Proves too strong. Harwood Bellis. Aim forwards. Mikel Merino, gently done. That's a nicely weighted pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Gabriel.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Lobbed in behind. And a chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's White. Merino. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. Harwood Bellis. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Rice. Eze played into space. Deftly away. Larin. Aim forwards. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus looks to get on the end of this. Downs. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. Harwood Bellis. Downs. Romeu. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. So we've reached the hour mark. Downs. Larin. Eze. Calafiori. And he goes cross-field. White wins the duel this time. Harwood Bellis. Downs. Aim forwards. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent interception. That has been cut short. Rice. Martinelli. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Jesus. And the shot! And it's Romeu. Romeu. Now who's going to be first to this? Saliba. Merino. Rice. Saka. Romeo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saka. Eze. Martinelli. Out to the left it goes. Laid back in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's played forward. Saliba makes the interception. really well manoeuvred. Merino, spread out to the left. Calafiori. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That could spell decent chance!
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gabriel cuts it out. Saliba. Gabriel Jesus. Over to the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. Emirates deals with that nice and simple. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. And they've got a throw. And it's Eze. Eze, played out towards the right wing. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. That has been knocked clear. Can he deliver? Played into the middle. He thumps it clear. And a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. Martinelli. That's good play. Eze tries to thread one through. Harwood Bellis. Romeu. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Calafiori. Played out to the right. Eze, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Larin, he's shifting through the gears here. Romeo played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. This looks promising. White. He's in a good position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a go. Oh, what a pass! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice, delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Romeu. Downs. Aim forwards. Lewis Skelly. And he's there to clear it.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice ball. Cross into the box. He's dealt with that well. Have it back and can go again. And it's Romeu. Romeo, gently done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis Skelly. And here's Martinelli. Tries a deft little ball. White. Eze. And the finish! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking...
Jesus has a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. He's in space and looking for options. Gets it away. And that is out of play. And it's Timber. Eze. Martinelli.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Romeu. That's the throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Harwood Bellis. Larin. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Arsenal making another change here. Saliba moved on forwards. Rice forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Larin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rice shifted upfield. Plays it across. He's shooting! Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Saka. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Downs. Looks to the other side.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Harwood-Bellis. Downs. I think we're just about done here. Harwood-Bellis. Just 5 minutes left. Trossard. That is a little undercooked. Lewis Skelly.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great ball if he can get there, and they can counter here. Larin. And he's heaved it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's physical challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gabriel. Timber.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Saka is onto it in a flash.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Lewis Skelly. Trossard. And here's Jesus. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Rice. Rice, and he's gone backward here. Merino. Arsenal desperately need... That's surely a foul, free kick. Timber. And here's Jesus.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Downs. Rice. And here's Ødegaard. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. We are into stoppage time. Lewis Skelly. That's really well manoeuvred. Downs. Harwood-Bellis. Aim forwards. Merino. Luis Skelly. Gabriel Jesus. Harwood Bellis. Deftly away. Timber. Merino. And it's Timber. Saka. Saka, that's a delicate pass. It's really well cleared. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Gabriel Jesus goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out